Have you ever walked down 57th Street in Manhattan, looked up and felt dizzy? I don't mean vertigo. I mean, you look at these buildings, these super skinny, needle-like towers piercing the clouds, and you think, who the hell lives there? And how does that thing not snap in half in the wind? You probably think it's just ego, right? Some billionaire flexing their bank account to touch the sky? Wrong. It's not just ego. It's not just architecture. It is the most aggressive, high-stakes financial Tetris game ever played. They aren't just buying concrete and steel. They are buying the invisible space right above your head. If you don't understand this, you are looking at the world in 2D, while the rich are playing in 3D. My name is Beat. I obsess over the hidden mechanics of money, real estate, and market psychology like a maniac. If you're tired of working hard but feeling like you're missing the secret code to how real wealth is actually built, I hope this video helps you. Because today, we are riding the wave of air rights, the invisible asset that built the New York skyline. Okay, look, let's break a myth right now. People think real estate is about land, dirt, the ground. That's so 19th century. In a city like New York or Tokyo or London, the ground is gone. It's finished. So if you're a developer and you want to build a tower, but the city's zoning laws say, hey, you can only build 10 stories high on this lot, what do? Pack up and go home? No, the market is a living organism. It adapts. You look at the building next to you. Let's say it's a small historic church. It's only 3 stories high, but the law allows it to be 10 stories. That church has 7 stories of unused potential floating in the air above it. In New York, that air is for sale. It's called transferable development rights, TDRs. Think of it like a stack of pancakes. The church only eats 3 pancakes. They have 7 left on their plate. The developer buys those 7 invisible pancakes and stacks them on top of his building. Boom! Now he can build 17 stories. He didn't buy more land, he bought the sky. Let's look at the math, because numbers don't lie. Emotions lie, charts don't. Let's take 432 Park Avenue. You know the one. Looks like a trash can made of squares. I love it. To build that monster, the developers didn't just buy the lot, they bought the air rights from the smaller buildings around them. Now, watch this calculation. Let's say the going rate for air in Midtown Manhattan is roughly $300 to $400 per square foot. Sounds expensive for nothing, right? But wait, if you build that luxury condo on the 80th floor with a 360-degree view of the park because you are taller than everyone else, you can sell that apartment for $8,000 to $10,000 per square foot. Do the math with me. Cost of air, $400, construction cost, $1,500, total cost, $1,900, sale price, $10,000. That is an $8,100 profit margin per square foot. That is not a building. That is a money printing machine disguised as a skyscraper. That is why they build them skinny, because the higher you go, the more the air is worth. Now I can hear you screaming at the screen. Beat, I have $500 in my savings account. I'm not buying air rights in Manhattan. Why are you telling me this? Guys, come on, don't be dense. It's not about the building, it's about the psychology of value. Why do billionaires buy these units? Do they live there? No, most of these chopstick buildings are dark at night. Nobody's home. They are safety deposit boxes in the sky. If you are a Russian oligarch or a tech CEO, you don't want cash. Cash is trash. Inflation eats cash. You want an asset that holds value. These apartments are like gold bars with better views. They are buying scarcity. The market psychology here is FOMO mixed with ego. I own the view that no one else can have. But here is what people really don't know. Here is where it gets crazy. These buildings are engineering marvels because they have to be. Because the lot is so small and the building is so tall, the ratio is insane. It's like balancing a pencil on its eraser. To stop them from falling over, they have mechanical floors. These are empty floors that let the wind pass through the building so it doesn't sway too much. But guess what? The city doesn't count mechanical floors against your total allowable height limit. So developers add extra tall mechanical floors just to push the penthouse even higher into the sky. They are hacking the system. They are using the laws of physics and the laws of zoning to literally elevate their profits. It's brilliant. It's ruthless. It's the rhythm of the market. So what is the lesson for us, the people who aren't billionaires yet? Look for hidden value. When you buy a house or a property, don't just look at the kitchen. Look at the FAR. Can you build an ADU in the back? Can you add a floor? Is your property underbuilt? If you buy a house that uses 50% of its allowable zoning limit, you are sitting on a gold mine that you haven't tapped into yet. Leverage is everything. The developers didn't use their own money for all of this. They borrowed against the future value of the views they were creating. You need to think, what value am I creating that doesn't exist yet? Don't follow the herd. Everyone said these skinny towers were impossible. Everyone said nobody would pay $50 million for an apartment. The people who rode the wave first, they made billions. The people who criticized them, they are still renting. The market is alive, guys. It's a living, breathing creature. It rewards the people who see the invisible, the people who see air and think money. Don't just walk through life looking at the sidewalk. Look up, feel the rhythm, find your edge. Because if you're not riding the wave, you're getting crushed by it. I'm Beat. Keep your pulse on the market. Ciao.